Today we're making new friends. We're building a community. And we're still doing all the things we love. We're getting the most out of every day. One day we'll rest, but not today.
Right, welcome back, because I presume everyone's been watching all three games, and we're here today to watch the third round matchup in the Women's Academy triples between Bronnie Reid, Katie Tuck and Sarah Jane Edgar for the Northern Zone, playing Heather Dodds, Emma Ludeman and Deborah Ruffle from the Southland Zone, or the Southern Zone. I'm Alex Reid and I'm joined in commentary today by Simon Poppleton.
Evening, Alex.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good, yourself?
Oh, not too bad, thank you. So yeah, this is the third round game. I will figure out before too long what the situation is in regards to who's won what and what it is, but it's the third game or third round for this event, and we're watching the women's triples.
Sarah Jane Edgar from Waikato representing the North with her second bowl.
And Deborah Ruffle on her backhand. Yep, pretty reasonable.
Roll up. So next to play will be Katie Tuck, who represents Tauranga, and she plays obviously for the Northern Division. So she's on her forehand. Just popping herself around behind the orange. Little hand to start. And here we have Emma Ludeman, who, even though she resides in Wellington, is representing the Southern Zone, just the way the numerical numbers work with the bowlers.
Yeah, that's the way it works. So unlike the island events, the Academy and Masters is into zone, so I think it goes up to Wairarapa for the Southern Zone, and everywhere north of that is for the Northern Zone.
It's a little unusual. It's sort of similar to a state of origin, I suppose, scenario where you...
yeah, I think it's about trying to balance balance the sides up and get a nice even contest. They're just inputting the second round results now, Simon, so I'd say in an end or two I'll have the updates for how the Masters and Open Academy are sitting, and how these ladies in particular have been going.
So there's probably a couple of shots there to the Northern Zone at the moment. Emma Ludeman will be coming down on her backhand, looking to make a bit of an adjustment, maybe sitting the front orange through or round and sitting the back blue, and she has done a
great shot there from Emma Ludeman. I have it on very good authority that she played extremely well this morning in section play, of the 71st Somerset National Bowls Open triples against Jason Parker, Matthew Ellis and Anthony McQuoid. Jason said she took them apart by herself.
I don't believe she's been feeling too top of the world in the health-wise too. She may have had a bit of bad food. So Bronnie Reid from Taranaki for the Northern Zone played a screamer there. Heather Dodds, I don't know much about this lady, Alex?
Heather Dodds, she's from Ashburton. That's all I know.
That's it. So in the backhand, just trying to get another bowl handy. That's pretty fair. It's a good starter from Heather. I think Bronnie will be pushing through the outside orange combination there.
Yeah, for sure. Would
be getting rid of all those bowls if she plays with a bit forceful. Is she playing a bit forceful? Appears to be. Is it on the turn? Good effort.
Great try.
So it looks like one to the Southern Zone at this stage. It's a little one or two, Alex. Looks like one.
I would say it looks like one there, and I think we'll see Deborah, which is not her name. Her name is
Heather.
I think we'll see Heather on her backhand, just trying to make it two rolls up on the orange bowl.
Little Freddie Persco there on the scoreboard. Young fella, 8-year-old, who has filled in for a couple of events. He's playing in the forwards as well.
Yes, and playing great bowls as well.
Bright young talent.
Beautiful delivery.
We played him in section play today, and he's a lovely young man.
Yeah, hopefully he has fond memories of what is his first nationals.
Yes.
Comes back to many more. We see Heather on her backhand now.
Not
Won't be that chuffed with that bowl, a little bit shy, but
good in the hand, as they say.
One there to the Southern Zone women's triples team. 1-0 up after 2 ends. 1 end, sorry. Didn't hit him myself.
So the jack's gone over the line, so that means the for those uninitiated, Bronny Reid is able to put the jack anywhere from that spot there to the very spot where the tee is.
Yeah, and this is the downhill way, so we'll probably see for the first couple of times they come in this direction, the first bowls go past the head,
Yes.
maybe by some distance. It often takes a couple of ends for the leads just to find their rhythm. Sarah Jane on her backhand, having no such trouble. I think she pulling up a little bit short on the downhill way, maybe tricked by that first bowl that we saw there from Deborah Ruffle from South Canterbury. Beautiful hall they have in South Canterbury. Have you been there,
I have,
Simon?
Timaru, yes, very nice.
Lovely, very clever job their centre did. The South Canterbury centre took an offer, a clever offer, and to do with an outdoor bowling club used to reside on their premises.
Right.
And they had an indoor-outdoor facility, and the outdoor bowling club closed. So South Canterbury Indoor Bowling Association took over that club, purchased the building, and put concrete on the floor. And they've got a wonderful facility there for indoor bowls.
Awesome. Emma Luton coming down on her forehand. Again, just sort of, as Alex has said, just trying to get the weight right with the first bowl.
This is close here from
Pretty
Emma
good line.
Luderman. Formerly, of course, from the Hawke's Bay Indoor Bowling Association. Won their centre singles a couple of years ago, but now domiciled in the Wellington area for study, I believe.
And I think with her partner, James Sullivan.
Yes.
I believe, Alex.
Yes, that's a very good point. Katie Tuck on the forehand. This is a lovely effort here. Good bowl.
Very good shot from Katie.
Katie's always been a handy bowler. I remember in my junior years, probably longer ago than I think now, Katie used to play for the Waikato junior team, the under-18 team, and her brother David. They were both well respected at that time. Emma on her forehand.
Close
This is
again,
extremely close.
Very good shot.
That's two brilliant bowls there from Emma Luderman on the television mat.
There's always a bit of banter in this
Yeah, that's a
North
great
South
event.
Academy fixture, so the crowd is encouraged to do a bit of whooping and racking it up. So
Katie on the forehand here. Square onto that one. Not horrible.
which is unusual for bowls, isn't it, Alex?
It is.
More of
It's
a sedate crowd, not encouraged to participate with the I suppose the what's we looking for, the raucous sort of things.
Yeah, and it's an image we've been working to change for some time
Exactly.
now, and I think we're getting there as well. But it's really great to have events like this Academies and Masters event where the crowd isn't afraid to make a bit of noise.
Exactly.
We also have a district challenge a bit later on in the week, which is a very similar atmosphere. Every
Yes.
district is allowed to put in a team of 3. There's a lot of happy people, a lot of loud crowd, and it's just a good time. So it's nice to see that being incorporated into bowls, and hopefully it sort of bleeds out, as it will, to other aspects.
Look, 100%, and I'd say I think we might have mentioned this earlier on in the week regarding having the music in the background. I think that's another good innovation. It just lightens things up, I believe.
Oh, it's brilliant! I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been quite relaxed this week, and I've had some really, I've had some cause to not be that relaxed, Simon. So it's been nice to have music playing in the background. And if you look around, just during section play and even post section, with the music going, lots of people are sort of shuffling around
Yes.
and sort of mumbling the words to themselves, and it's just nice. It adds that bit of atmosphere to it for sure.
Absolutely. So Bronny played a really good bowl there. She was a bit unlucky where it sat, but she played a really good bowl.
How's the weight? Oh, good
Yeah,
shot
sit
there.
nicely.
What's Bronny do here, Simon? Is she on her backhand trying to follow it down? So there is that option. She could try and play the forehand shot to try and get the blue across into the head.
No, I think she's gone for the more conservative, the way she, I suppose, a more confident shot to play for her.
On the backhand. Could
Just
get a
a
good
little
result, but unlucky there was Bronny. She played that well. It was nice weight to sit and stay on that bowl. Ultimately, though, it's been unsuccessful, so we see 2 points further to the southern zone. They now go to a 3-0 lead, and we're playing the third end of this match. I wonder if they've updated the results yet, Simon. With this technology, we can check it.
So back to the Apple version of the of this match. So again, it's all about the players just making sure they concentrate on which way is the upper, which way is the downhill.
We see Sarah Jane Edgar on her backhand, very promising player. Now playing out of the Waikato district. I think she originally started her bowls in one of the Otagos. Simon, I'd hate to say which one in case I get it wrong.
I believe South Otago, Alex. I think where her father and mother, David and Catherine Edgar, hail from. David, of course, a long-serving New Zealand executive member, has held the post of president previously, and so I believe he would have been on the executive for close to over a decade, I would believe.
Yes, he has been for at least that. It might be more like 15 years,
yeah.
I think. David Edgar, great servant of our game. Won a lot of nationals, has David, and he's a very competent bus driver as well.
Very
Simon.
good bus driver on tours. Absolutely.
Quite a funny one.
Yes,
quite a funny
absolutely.
one. I won't say any of the jokes
Probably not
on the
here.
stream. So, I've got the results in front of me, Simon.
All right, let's hear them, Alex.
Cool. Overall, I'll start off with the overall results for the Northern vs Southern Academy going into this third and final round. There's 10 game points to the Northern zone and 6 game points to the Southern zone. So the Northern team is two games ahead in that situation. They've won 150 shots 4 to 107. In this particular one, which is the women's triples, they won apiece. The Northern Zone won their first game 11-5 and lost their second one 6-7. So this is a deciding match here for these ladies to see who wins the set. If I flick across to the Masters side, I can see that the Northern Zone is currently trailing the Southern Zone 6.5 game points to 9.5 game points. And so that obviously both sort of a reverse there. There's about 2 games of difference in the Academy and 2 games of difference in the Masters, but in the Academy the North is winning and the Masters the South is winning. There'll have to be a big sort of switch around for either team to get up, but it's not beyond the round's possibility.
So Katie Tucker will be looking to drag that check around the corner. She's just under the head slightly, but at least it's a
great effort there from Katie.
It cuts down the count for Orange. So Southern Zone holding shot on the crossover.
You sit there and look for Blue. Blue's for sure looking the happier of the two teams in this situation.
Aren't they? Yes. Here's a
Oh,
good
what a
overview.
lovely shot
Good
there.
overview of the crowd and the stadium.
You can see a bit of a crowd above and watching the Academy and Masters matches that run along that front line.
Lucas Dogs has played a good one there.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful arena to have an Indoor Bowls Nationals. This one, Simon, Stadium 2000. Brand new floor. Wouldn't have minded if they'd kept the old floor. But it does look good.
Exactly.
Bronny on her forehand here, looking to use that position she's got. She'll just be hitting. Sort of expected a bit more weight with that bowl, Simon, but she has changed the head around and she set up a beautiful plant now on that last blue bowl that she played. There we can see it there in the front of our screen, sitting at 6 o'clock. If Bronny was to play onto that with weight to the middle of the box, you'd be sitting pretty happy days there, I think.
Clover. Yes, she would be. So Heather would be just trying to sneak around that front lot. I would think for her would be her aim would be the blue bowl on the the blue bowl on the spot.
Sounds like a good plan, Simon.
Look of intent. And here we go.
On the forehand is Heather. Very close here. A little bit unlucky she got bogged, and she hasn't been able to change anything there really, Simon.
No.
I think we'll just see Bronny reaching through that blue bowl that you can see at 12 o'clock.
Yes,
Yeah, she's seen that.
Straight away.
She's
Boom.
a nice positive player. She could be unlucky. It's hard to see from here. She could be unlucky and get no jack movement and drop a 1 to that third shot orange. But it does look, for all intents and purposes, that the jack's going to be popping back.
Yep.
With weight, with
Definitely
intent
positive
here.
weight.
She got unlucky, Simon.
She did. She didn't want that clean, but she played a good bowl. May still be a blue. Yes, it is.
One blue. Good shot there from Bronny.
So the rest of the Archie family on the sideline applauding that.
Putting the first notch in their scoreboard for this game.
So after 3 ends, it is 1-3.
Trailing 1-3. Good to see some happy people in the crowd as well.
Oh, happy commentators.
Are we? Okay, we'll smile once. So we got Sarah Jane Edgar here on her backhand. We'll see it come into shot. Oh, it was exciting.
That was
And we see
panoramic.
that bowl,
from
yeah,
our-
come into shot there. So good
from the
shot
camera
there
crew.
from Sarah Jane Edgar.
Okay, we shoot. There we go.
Deborah
You can
Ruffle
see Deborah
on the
Ruffle.
backhand as well.
Lady Goody.
Great shot. Sarah Jane following it down. She's just been named in the Waikato Lancaster team.
Not a bad spot there for Sarah Jane. Take the head, gives the opportunity for later players. Bit of injury in the crowd.
Someone's
fellas.
finger's been damaged.
Deborah looked pretty good again.
Oh,
Two
great
handy
effort.
bowls. Two handy bowls. Ronnie's asking Katie Tuck on their forehand just to be reaching in there, so you can opportunity to sit the shot bowl or sit the jack.
Just let it go. Watching it come down the mat. Slightly overplayed. It's easy to do on this downhill track.
May have gone off.
Oh, those
Can't
are
quite
disappointing
see
bowls to
there.
play, Simon.
Yes, they are, Alex. So
Yeah.
Emma Ludeman, she'll look to just consolidate the head, get another bowl close.
Yeah.
Front
No.
of the jack would be very nice at this stage, I would think.
Granddaughter of Bruce Dalton. Very, very good bowler from Hawke's Bay area. He's won something like 12 Hawke's Bay singles, some ridiculous number of titles.
Very
So
hard man to beat.
great bowling stock.
So Katie Tuck, she'll be looking again, just positive.
Oh,
Bit
that
of
was
lucky there.
positive. Got a good result.
Got given Bronny a bit of an opportunity.
Good enough result there, I think, for the blue team, for the Northern Zone, and Heather just indicating to Emma that there's two options, a backhand and a forehand option, and they'll talk amongst themselves about which one's going to work out better for them in this situation. I think they're erring towards the forehand shot. Yeah, they've decided on the forehand shot, so we'll see Emma Ludeman get down on her forehand and try and just reach in. If she moves the jack, it's not really the end of the world because she's on her backhand, Simon.
Of course she is.
On her backhand.
So she's trying to just get probably the corner of the square would be a really good spot to finish up for Emma here.
On the
In
backhand.
between piecing those two blues.
Brilliant bowl.
Good. Or just going to go probably smidgen too far, but still pretty good.
Good shot. So orange on the crossover. Got second, third, fourth and potentially fifth shot there. That's a relatively comfy position. And again, we see that lovely shot, that lovely camera shot of the arena, whatever it's called, Stadium 2000.
So Bronny Reid
Bronny
on
plays
her
her bowl
forehand.
on the forehand.
She's
Very
got the weight, she's got a goodie.
great effort there. Oh, so unfortunately shuffled that orange a little bit closer. This is where I'd think you'd play the backhand here if you hear that. To lock the... She's on the forehand, Simon.
Who knew, Alex, who knew?
I know very little.
As we know, everyone sees things differently, so she's coming down. trying
She's
to sit
playing
the
with
blue out, I think.
intent. It's a very interesting shot selection there from Heather.
Well, I think the intent was obviously trying to chip the blue out by the looks of it and just open up that back of the head. But Bronny again has got a good chance here to replace the shot bowl orange and try and negate what Heather's trying to do.
On the forehand, she's very close here as Bronny. She's got the
She's
right
got
weight.
weight,
She's
she's
very
got the
close.
weight, she has.
That's a
Good
brilliant shot. We're going to have to see a change of tack here from Heather. Potentially will play the backhand through the blue, the short blue. She'll probably play a forehand, Simon. She'll do whatever the opposite is of what I've said. Who knows?
Let's see if she gets back.
All
to
that
the
I
net.
know is that she'll let go of the bowl. Yep, on the forehand.
She's on the forehand.
Oh dear.
She should play with end of the mat weight.
Down it comes. She's let it go. Watching it. She just needs to get collision
good.
onto that bowl. Great,
Played a very good ball.
great shot there from Heather. She achieved the same thing that I thought she would be trying to do, but in a slightly different way. Got some jack movement there for one. Great shot there from the Ashburton skip.
So 1 to the southern zone.
Yeah, 4-1 lead now.
After 4 of the 10 ends, is it?
I think it's 10 ends, and it might be 45 minutes.
It's a lot of 45 minutes, definitely the time frame. So Deborah Ruffle, she's on her back end.
Yeah.
Looking to get a bowl handy, just a little bit shy of where she would like to be, but it's okay.
Fair effort there.
Sarah Jane will be looking to play the same bowl, but just another foot of weight to end up on the spot there just behind.
It is a lovely event, or both of these events are pretty cool. Simon, they've been going for the best part of 12 years now, the Academy and the Masters. The Academy, although I did note on the plate, the Academy event is called the Delwyn Hughes Trophy, and that's engraved on a silver plate, which confused me a little bit, I will admit, because it's a plate, Simon.
It's a plate, not a
Called
trophy.
it, but it's called a trophy.
Right.
So who knows? No, it's been going on for some time. The Genesis, we used to have a New Zealand Academy playing a Cook Islands Academy, playing a Māori Academy match, and that was went for about 3 or 4 years.
Yes, I do recall that.
Remember,
yes.
one was hosted at Memorial Hall in Tauranga, about 2006, and that has evolved to be a North versus South, or Northern Zone versus Southern Zone Academy match to be held at every Nationals, and it's always been a well-supported event, and it's exciting as a player. I know I've played in a couple of them. It's exciting to be named in these teams and to be part of these events, and it's a great stepping stone for our developing bowlers going on to higher honours, really.
Absolutely, and we do need to keep that pathway open for the developing players, so they do have something to look forward to and some goals to achieve in their bowling careers. We need to, as a, I suppose, what's the word for, keep that positivity and have aims that they can.
Yeah, it's great to have things you can tick off, and indoor bowls is one of those sports that's really good at all levels of bowls to have goals that are not easily achievable, but clear steps that you can sort of work your way through. We now have a 1 to 5 system as well. You can win a 1 to 5 year pairs and singles that goes through. There's a national title available for a 1 to 5 year pairs and singles, which is great. We have zone and national mixed fours, mixed pairs, masters fours. It's all out there, all available for our members, and it's a great job that New Zealand Bowls is doing and creating and facilitating those events for our affiliated members. And a good reason to affiliate to a club, I think.
Absolutely. And we do need to foster the sport, because as we know, we're fighting against all other sports for their patronage. So the more interesting and exciting we can make it for the newer players and newer and slash younger players, the more chance we have of keeping them in the sport.
Absolutely. And we see on this crossover, blue holding a number. They're holding 2.5, maybe 3. But orange appears to have the better position here, although it's probably harder than it looks to get the jack back. You would think you'd just be on the forehand.
Which
just think
Heather is now doing that. Emma's?
You'd think you'd be on the
well, Emma's maybe having different varying view here to Heather. So we'll see what the outcome is of the decision once she gets back to the end of the mat.
Heather on her she's on her forehand, so that's a start. That's the first thing ticked off.
That will be what we'd probably play. So looking to just sit the ball. Looks to be
she's let it go.
Good bit of weight by the looks of it.
Yeah, here we go. This is the shot. This is the shot. Nice bowl. Good shot there. A little bit unlucky in the way she sat, so I think Bronny will now play that plant on the blue that you can see sitting at 2 or 3 o'clock on the screen. Lovely, beautiful setup. She can even err wide if she's wide into that orange that you can see at 3 o'clock on the screen that we just had up. She was going to get a good result as well, so she just needs to play it with good weight, give herself a real chance. She's close here.
Definitely got the weight.
She's close off the orange. Oh, that was unlucky. How did she find the gap?
Did she find the gap? It's a game of millimetres bowls, isn't it? That
yeah, stiff result there. She gave that every chance in the world.
So Heather will try and look to change this a little bit, trying to promote her orange bowl to further closer to the jack to negate that bowl that Ronnie's trying to play. She's pretty good. That's definitely negated that shot.
That's a brilliant bowl there.
Very good bowl. There's nothing now up the front.
Can you go through that? We can't. The last orange of Heather's.
I think it's touching the other.
Yeah, so it will go straight. It'll shave off straight through, won't it?
So nothing here, I would think, but a draw for Bronny Reid here.
And no position for blue either, so
No.
we won't see aggression.
Oh,
Bit of a kick there.
little leg movement there.
And Bronny on the backhand. Looking to just draw the shot.
She's going to get just one, two.
Finding the gap.
So good shot from Heather there to change that head completely, which didn't allow Bronny any manoeuvrability with shots.
Yeah, it was a great bowl, wasn't it?
Another single there, which makes it 5-1 after 5 ends to the Southern Zone. Bronny Reid, of course, is the auntie of Kieran Reid, the ex-All Black captain.
Really?
Really, Alex?
Well, what a good bit of information that is, Simon.
There we go. So there's a bit of family talent in sport there in the family.
For sure. Who knew? She's got a good last name as well, but she does spell it wrong, Simon.
You mean she spells differently to yours, Alex?
Yep,
That's what
yeah,
you're saying?
that's
Right, yeah, I
correct,
thought
yeah.
that's what you meant.
Sarah Jane Edgar on her backhand. Good shot there. Good battle between these two leads.
So it's getting to a stage where they wouldn't want to drop too many more the Northern Zone ladies triples here. They want to start scoring on the next couple of ends, otherwise it'll be a bridge too far for them.
Yeah, you're 4 down with 4 ends to go, maybe 3 depending on the time. The blue team really does need to be scoring a point here. They've had opportunities to do so, and they haven't not taken them. It just hasn't really happened yet.
It's
So
quite pain, isn't
they
it,
won't be
really?
panicking yet, but it is that point in the game where you're thinking, maybe now's the time. Maybe now's the time to get a number.
It's a very good bowl there from Sarah Jane. That's pretty
Good
much-
shot.
If we were going to draw the shot, that's pretty much perfect where you want to be.
Yep, that's real good.
So Emma just looking to draw to that blue bowl that's just come in.
Little Persico is excited to be here, I think, Simon.
He's not bad for a little 8-year-old.
I'd be, so I want to go sleep now. I'm 27. Good shot there from Emma Ludeman.
Very good.
Not quite blocking off where the jack's going to the back blues.
Sheree Holmes running up in the singles, just having a wee chat to Freddie there. Lovely lady.
Yeah, and played beautiful bowls all day in the singles event.
Katie's maybe just a smidgen overweight again, just with where the bowl's going to finish up, but not too bad still.
Yeah, you're just hoping at this point that Orange misses one more and you get a chance to pop the jack back before that chance is gone. We'll see Emma on her backhand here, taking her time with her bowl. Let it go nicely.
Looks to be heading in the right
This
direction.
is very, very close here, Simon. Good shot.
That's a very good bowl.
I still think the jack's going to those blues. It's going to go off the orange first, so you just play your backhand.
Ronnie's saying, yep, down here, Katie, on your forehand, sit that bowl down. Move that jack over to 2 blues waiting for you.
On the forehand is Katie.
She just a smidgen wide again. Just not. They don't tend to do too much, as we've discovered
they
in a
don't.
few
They-
ends. Don't tend to do much turning if the just put a little bit extra weight on. So
That seems to be something that's common in a lot of these matches as well, Simon, is with weight. They just tend to
Yes.
tend to be holding this week.
yes. So Heather's got a very big option here. If she can land that outside 2 blues, she will go close to I reckon securing the match here, Alex.
I'd agree with you there, Simon. I think blue needs to score this end to have a realistic opportunity, a realistic chance.
So just getting confirmation from Emma what we're doing.
On the backhand with intent is Heather. Good shot. That's well played. That's
Yep.
a well played bowl. And blue had plenty of opportunities to get the jack back there and then build the head in that area of the mat, and that's gone now. So you've got to play your backhand. You're looking for an outside edge of the blue, the orange, sorry, the shot orange, to get those 2 bowls counting in that same area.
She needs to change it anyway. This one, then she won't be happy with
I
that.
think this one's disappointing.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's a disappointing bowl there from Bronny. She would have been thinking, she's probably potentially caught between 2 minds because she took a line for an aggressive shot, which she could have done. You play through that bowl and reset the head, and she had to wait for a dead draw. That happens sometimes in bowls. You've got 2 ideas in your brain.
Yep, we're not robots. Heather She's going to be in the front as well, but it's still going to be looking sort of a niggly spot for Bronny, really, because it's probably counting.
I think your shot's now to dead draw, isn't it, Simon?
It is. You've got to save the situation here and cut down the damage. I'm sure Bronny will play this.
On the back end, how's the weight? Down to the weight now from Bronny Reid. Little feather first. Oh, what a shot, what a bowl.
Might have snuck in the shot. Katie Tuck says we have one blue.
That is ridiculous.
So that'll work. The Mulu bells are ringing on the sideline
What
from
an
the family.
absolute bomb of a bowl there from Bronny Reid.
I think they'd saved the match at this stage.
Oh, for sure. They were dead and buried at that point, Simon, if she hadn't been able to score for her team. And she's managed to do that really well. So 2-6 now. Sorry, 2-5. 2-5 after 5 ends. Great shot there from Bronny Reid. And if the team can't feed off that, I don't know what you need to do.
No, I think it's 2-5 after 6 ends, actually, Alex. Our monitor people are not sort of
2-5 after 6 ends. So you've got 4 ends to go.
And we've got 15 minutes to go.
15 minutes, maybe 3 ends.
3 ends would be probably what we'd be thinking.
Good effort there from Deborah Raffle. Just falling a little bit short. And Sarah Jane Edgar on her back end now. Lovely delivery. Always lets it go nice and smoothly, does Sarah Jane.
That's a good shot from Sarah
Finish
Jane.
in a good place.
There we go, we're up there to score now. It's 2-5 to the southern zone after 6 ends.
Very good shot there. Deborah Raffle on the forehand. Played her in the pairs section play, Simon. She played well. Her and Kylie Gould.
She appears to be a conventional bowler on the backhand and a push bowler on the forehand.
Yes, which we've seen also. We've seen out in the live stream, Matt, with Marilyn Baskerville in the Masters pairs.
Yes,
she does that as well. Whatever works, I might try it. I was going to say I might try it tomorrow, but I'm not playing bowls tomorrow, Simon.
Don't make me laugh, Alex. It's not funny.
It's very funny, but also quite upsetting. And Katie Tuck on her forehand here. She's got the weight.
Don't know how badly we went today. So that's not. Katie won't be happy with that, and it does allow Emma a chance to get right in there.
So there's upper weight. We've seen a couple of loose bowls with good line, but just a bit shy. Emma Ludeman on her forehand. How's her weight? That's the question.
Just going to catch on that.
Hasn't really developed the head.
No, probably not ideal. I think Bronny's got to come on the backhand. Down to Katie on the backhand. Just sneak around the front blue one there.
Yep, we see her just line her shot up, taking her time. Looks short to me.
Just a little shy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, she had lovely track, but just a foot or two short. Katie's played top 16 reps for Tauranga as well, Simon. So these are all pretty well performed bowlers.
There's a shot of the crowd. Front row would be the Waikato,
it's the Archers,
all the family. It's the Dave Archer. Centre screen is the brother of Bronny. One of his, I think, a million sisters.
I think it's more like 10.
I think it's about 6 sisters maybe. So Emma should be playing a bit of forceful.
Oh, she could get unlucky here. That's gone. That's not gone well.
Right, so it's 1 to blue, looks on the crossover.
We still see a head. It's an interesting head, isn't it, Simon? Because it's not that well developed for either team.
No.
It's just probably the result of it being that upper way and the players being a little bit tentative in their bowls.
So if I want to be on the forehand, just trying to get past the front crowd of orange bowls.
Upper way, Bronny. Got to give it some oomph. Easy track to fall into. Do you stand up and hit that last blue, Simon?
I don't believe you do, Alex, but possibly somebody would, but not these ladies, I don't believe. I think it'd be a bit of a... Maybe will be a bit of weight through there, but I don't think there's as much weight as some will play, but see what he does.
See on the forehand.
Yeah, definitely playing with good weight.
Giving it some oomph here. If he
Chance
gets a
through the
clean
middle.
run, it's a good
Ooh.
bowl. Just
Bit
got
unlucky.
bogged.
Does give another option with a couple of shots, but Bronny would have to now probably come the back end really, just to maybe sit. The second shot blew up. Hard to get around that forehand, but she's going there. Hard to get around that forehand with the heavy green
Yeah, she's going to have to play a perfect bowl here, Simon.
to get back to where she needs to be. Fair effort.
Great effort.
Fair effort. So, Heather got some options. Possibly looking, Emma was suggesting that maybe the orange bowl on the roll, push through the head onto the jack. You wouldn't go any worse off, possibly, because they've got an orange bowl past the jack there.
Yeah, I suppose that sort of... It shouldn't go that badly, should it?
Well, you would think not, but I've seen worse things happen. So in the forehand, I think she'll be playing with probably end of the mat weight just to try and change something. Push the orange through the head. It's on its way. Looks a bit wide.
I think we've got some Foster Allen going on in the background, Simon, and I question that.
Boston Allen could have been worse. Could have been that Johnny Cash
Hurt.
sad song. Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal.
So they end up one shot to the northern zone, which makes it 3-5, as you can see in the scoreboard, after 6 ends. So not out of it, obviously. Yeah, that's Freddie's getting instructions there. Definitely one. Yes. No. 7 ends. No, just the ends was different. So
Oh, yeah.
it's 3-5 after 7 ends. Unfortunately, Sarah James got the downhill a little bit.
Oh, that's so
Off.
easy to do on the downhill way as well. You just give it a little bit, that tiny little bit more oomph than you want. So how much time have we got left, Simon?
We have got 8 minutes to go.
8 minutes. So we would expect to see one more end after
Yes,
this.
so 2 ends. They'll be 1 end shy, I think.
3-5 is the score, and Sarah Jane just looking to make that correction on her backhand.
Wayne
She's
Tuff there, the
Given that a stressy look, but I don't know why.
it's pretty good.
It's a good shot there from Sarah Jane Edgar.
The opportunity here for Deborah to follow that down, sit the blue or snaffle that little jack around the corner.
Yep. On the backhand.
It'll be a good sort of a line.
She's got the weight, it's close.
Good sort of a line.
Good shot there from Deborah Ruffle.
Very good bowl.
And we'll see Katie Tuck on the forehand now. They're looking not to get the shot yet, but just to draw. Yeah, as Bronny's indicating, just that back orange.
The shot would be the spot.
Oh, she's let it go. That's always a good start.
Didn't like it. As soon as she let it go, she thought she'd give it a bit of focus.
Yeah, but
Just
it fell off as well.
So it's at this stage you're very much an orange favoured.
It is. I
Favourite
think
hit.
Bronny's going to have to do something pretty impressive here. Emma doesn't want to touch that. She'll be disappointed
Wow.
with that bowl. It was well played, the half bowl tight, but it's given Katie the opportunity to play on her backhand, wriggle through that split.
This is having known the way Katie plays, she doesn't mind this sort of shot. Just to
Yeah,
be
she plays this shot very well.
probing shot.
Let it go on her backhand. She's willingness to
Little
hold.
tight, I think. Stay on, says Bronny, and it has.
Yep, stop there.
So now Emma can really much sit the orange down or just pass it. She's going on her backhand, trying to get in that channel. Pretty much all Bronny's got is to push through that channel, so she's hoping to close that port out. Pretty good. So
And
that's not bad. It's not a bad little situation there for the southern zone. Bronny left to just open this up the first one. I think she'll be playing on her backhand, and through that front split of the oranges, I believe. She's on the way. She's a little bit tight. People have either done that. It's just on that swinging hand, just underdone it.
She'll be very disappointed with that bowl. It's looking pretty dire situation at the moment.
It is. So
For the Northern Zone team, they had 2 light on the card, a number down on the head, not really any position.
So Heather's on her forehand, just trying to get past the head. I don't think they're going to get past the head.
Yeah, I mean, if Bronnie Reid salvages this, it is the absolute bomb because that bowl has finished.
I don't,
She
even though it's
couldn't
not
have
where
asked
she
for it to
wanted
finish
it,
in a
she's
better
actually
place.
finished in a pretty good spot. So
We've still got 2 blue bowls on the mat. Is Bronnie going to find a magic way to get it back there? So we're seeing Bronnie on her
on the forehand.
on her forehand.
Is she trying to draw this? Is she, Alex? Is she
I
trying to draw this? Do you
Don't
think?
know. I'm gonna wait to find out, Simon.
I don't.
She's let it go
No,
with intent.
It looks a bit.
She needs it to swing. She needs it to come back.
It's-
She's supposed to get in the
it's
jack
not bad.
back. What a bowl there from Bronnie Reid.
Just those bowls you can see.
What a
just
shot.
in the shot are off the mat. Just so you know.
What?
The one at the back is off the mat.
Oh, well, it was still quite good.
Just so you know.
I thought it was for 2, to be fair, Simon.
There you go. So
There
those,
we go.
Those bowls are off the mat. So that is one. It is one blue,
It's a very good bowl still.
one orange, I say. But yes,
Still a good bowl. I did think I was perhaps too excitable there. I thought she'd made it 2. And we see Helen
just gonna die.
pulling up shy on the forehand. So
one orange. I think?
still alive are the hopes of the Northern Zone here. If they only drop a 1, which they have only dropped a 1, they've only dropped a 1, people. They're measuring.
So Emma's.
So
down
this is the
measuring.
difference. Yeah, this is the difference between a game being alive and a game being very difficult to win, I think, Simon. If they
Yes.
drop a 1 at 6-3, what'll be the last end because you've got a few minutes on the clock. If they drop a 2, 4 is a challenging number to score in a game of triples.
It is, especially when the mat's a little difficult.
Sarah Jane Edgar engrossed in the game. Totally.
So it's just the
1.
one.
Yep, we could have told them that. 1 orange there, and so the Southern Zone go into a lead of 3 points, 6 points to 3, as we enter what will be the last end of this game, unless there is a kill. Deborah Ruffle on the uphill, throwing the jack about 2 feet up from the square. Bronnie Reid, very enthusiastic. Deborah on the back end, falling short. That's exactly what you want to see if you're the blue zone.
She's a blue zone, yes. So now Sarah Jane, biggest bowl yet, wants to be 6 inches to foot over the head.
Here we go. She's let it go. See how this bowl finishes up. It's on a
Looks
lovely
pretty good.
track.
It's a
That's
very good
brilliant.
start. She'll be happy
Great
with that.
shot there from
And
Sarah Jane
so
Edgar.
will Bronnie. She'll be happy with that.
See Deborah Ruffle switch to her forehand side now. Looking to follow that last bowl of Sarah Jane's. She's fallen short, I think, Simon.
I think again, well, big opportunity
Do you
here,
get your
Alex.
lead through the split?
I don't believe so.
Go on.
I don't.
Through the
think
split.
that's- No, Bronnie's.
Cool. We'll just
Okay.
go past. We'll
Just
go past.
please.
That's fine too. You build it in the head. You get 2 bowls past, then you can get Katie to play that nice aggressive shot.
And so
Pull it
that,
back.
as we have mentioned, that is Katie's doesn't mind that sort of bowl. So
Yeah, you got to look at your ways to score a 3, and that's brilliant leading there from Sarah Jane. Very good. That's her job done. She couldn't have done any more on this end to help her team score a 3, and now it's up to Katie and to Bronnie to follow through with the rest of the plan. They've got their back bowls.
So Emma, she can go a long way to sewing this up. She can get a bowl in between the blue bowls at the back and the jack.
For sure, and Emma on her forehand now. It's a pretty good bowl, pretty good shot. I think we have to see an aggressive bowl here. I think we have to see Katie on the back end through that split.
But we're not going to be. But we're going to be drawing on the forehand, Alex.
That's happening. That's happening. Katie on the forehand now.
Looks to be narrow, sadly.
She's almost blocked the split now,
Well, that-
Simon.
That has to be now. There has to be no option now for the blue team. They have to be working their way right through that, as you show, that front split there, Alex.
Yes. Yes.
So Emma again will be just trying to get past the head on her backhand.
I believe Matthew Farquhar's won his academy match, by the way, Simon.
Very good for the Northern Zone. So Emma's played a really good one here.
Through the split,
Really
Simon.
good one. Now she's
Got to be through the split on the forehand.
She's got to be quite quick.
Oh, we've seen it.
There's the whistle. Right, Katie Tuck. This is the big bowl.
On her
Big weight,
forehand,
skinny, sadly.
that's gone poorly, and she possibly overplayed that, I think, Simon. We just wanted the jack to move back 2 or 3 feet to the blues. That weight was perhaps a little bit excitable. That's okay, we've still got opportunities here. We've got those back bowls. The head hasn't been closed off around the jack. I think we could still see a 3.
So what Emma is trying is indicating to Heather, we draw to that bowl, we push our orange round onto the blue.
Yeah.
Which looked like that's sitting very nicely to do that.
And a good call there from Emma. It's a good smart shot to play.
Which would, again, that would go a long way to sewing up the head if she could push that the front orange combination just around the corner.
Hear that? Oh, on the back end, this is extremely close. If she gets the square, it's the right weight. That's a brilliant bowl, a lovely shot, but we still see that gap up the middle. We play this with nice controlled weight on your backhand to get a good little inside-out wriggly thing. You can end up with 2.
Inside-out wriggly thing.
Yep, that's the technical term.
Sure.
You can do it on your forehand as well,
No,
Bronny.
she's doing on the backhand, is she?
No, she's on her forehand.
Okay.
Oh, my
Ooh,
goodness
she got
gracious
with
me.
that. No, I think that's has made life very difficult for the...
Like, I don't want to say it's over, but a 3 is looking like a challenge at the moment. I think.
Unlikely. Yeah.
Unlikely, yes, I would call it unlikely. Orange can't really, the only thing they can do to improve the head is to put a bowl on that split that we apparently have been occasionally going for. Sarah Jane cracking a smile in the background there. Good to see some emotion on the face of the Northern Zone lead.
It might be a smile of resignation, perhaps. Alex?
Potentially,
Oh, well.
yep.
So this actually is the set-defining match as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, this is to decide the match winner, and it's looking for all intents and purposes like that will be the Southern Zone. They hold a 6-3 lead on this, the final end of this game, and you just got to, I think the technical term is to hit and hope at this point. If your bowl, if the collision bowl, the one in Bronny's hand, can get its way through that split with weight, anything could happen.
Your chance.
So all she's thinking is get my bowl through the split. Pray to your God.
Here's the Bush Rohini contingent. Jude Martin.
You got your collision bowl to hang around. Here we go.
She's playing on the back end, Alex, which is a good start.
That is a great start.
Here we go.
Got a chance. She's got a chance. Anything could happen here.
Oh,
Good shot
great
there
effort.
from Bronny. That's what her first bowl could have been, but it wasn't to be in
Wasn't
the
to
end.
be.
And we
One
see
blue.
one blue. So we see the Southern Zone Ladies Triples team take out the game, set and match. 7 points to 3 in this final round. Thank you very much for joining me, Simon, in the commentary box.
Pleasure.
It was good
Pleasure
fun.
as always, Alex.
And if anyone wants to figure out who actually won the Masters in the Academy, check out the New Zealand Indoor Bowls Facebook page, or you could check out the New Zealand Indoor Bowls group, or you could just Google New Zealand Indoor Bowls and you'll see the website pop up. You can click on that and there will be a link to a spreadsheet that will tell the full story.
And we will see you again tomorrow for some more coverage of the post section of the triples, I believe, Alex.
Yes, we will, and I cleverly didn't qualify, so I'll be in the commentary box
And
for some of that
possibly
time.
me as well, Alex.
And we'll see how it goes. But until then, thank you very much and have a good night.
Today we're making new friends. We're building a community. And we're still doing all the things we love. We're getting the most out of every day. One day we'll rest, but not today.